Alright, good morning everyone. I apologise if the music is really loud, so I'm going to try and do the intro, trying to match the loudness. I hope you guys are all doing well. The main topic that we're going to have on today is actually going to be more of a show topic. I remember mentioning before about the triceps. I was learning more about the triceps and the JM press, etc. So I wanted to do the JM press on my second tricep exercise today, and I wanted to show you guys how to bias the lateral head versus biasing the long head. It's literally such a simple trick and simple fix, but I wanted to properly show you guys that one today. So you guys will see that in a couple exercises time. But we're starting off with a single arm cuff push down. We did 5 reps of 17.5 last time with a 1 RAR. So we'll try this again on 17.5. Only the 4 today. All right, second set. Let's get this shit. Yeah. Oh my days, we'll take that. Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh. All right, let's get this single arm preacher dumbbell curl. We've got the 16, which is up from last session. One more. Oh, we'll take that. Oh. One more. Oh, oh my days. We'll take that. All right, now we are on to the main part of the video, and now I'm going to be explaining how you can bias for more of the lateral head versus the long head. So obviously, with how I've done it recently before, and you keep your elbows tucked, super tucked, and you get to about this point where your arms are directly to the side of your body, and you just press straight up. That primarily hits the lateral head. However, if you want to bias more of the long head, then you need to make it more like a skull crusher. So more towards your arms, where you start to get a little bit more shoulder flexion, so it's not coming down to the side of your body, but instead your elbows are pretty much staying where they are. Or you could also still do it even further back. I think I would like to get an overhead tricep extension, because I haven't actually done one since I've started this new program. So I think that could be pretty fun if we can find a spare cable. Let's see if we can find one. If you guys didn't fully understand what I said, then obviously that's completely fine. But to summarize, the long head is the only tricep muscle which actually connects into the shoulder joint. So you want shoulder flexion like that in a way to have your long head in the deep stretch. Now obviously I know we guys don't know what happens in the deep stretch, but that's when you get most tension when in the long head. So on this exercise, when you do an overhead tricep extension, you want to make sure that your elbows are tucked, your form is decently straight. If you start to flare it out, then your lateral and medial head will start to take over. Yes, you can probably chuck on more load, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're necessarily targeting the long head with the maximum priority you could have. Anyways, let's get this. Oh, holy cardio set. Oh, we'll take that though. We'll go up the weight for the next one. Wow, my long head feels absolutely pumped. All right, let's get this. Oh, we'll take that. Okay, so with doing this reverse grip curl, you mainly target the brachioradialis, which is this part of your forearm. There's obviously lots of other muscles, but it's the main one. And then you also target, as like a secondary, you also target the brachialis as well, which is when you flex, it's the muscle in between your brachii and your lateral head of the tricep. So yeah, that's the main two muscles that it's targeting here. So it's almost like doing a hammer curl in a way, but just doing it pronated instead. Anyways, let's get the second set, and then we can finally get shoulders, get some lateral raises, and then after lateral raises, we can get a chest and back, and then we are done. Oh God. Oh my days. Yeah, we'll take that. Brachioradialis is absolutely battered. Oh my days. We're gonna try and find a cuff so we can do a cuff to lateral raise. That's our normal go-to lateral raise exercise. But anyways, let's try and find a cuff. Searching in the gym for one now. Woo. All right, cuff to lateral raise time. We're gonna keep this on 12.5 again. One day I will break out this 12.5 kg curse. I feel like I've been stuck here for way too long. But let's give this a go. Let's try this one more time. It feels like it's gonna rip. Anyway. We'll take 7. That's the most reps I've got yet on this weight, so that's a good sign. Maybe another couple sessions or so and then I can finally up it. One more. Oh, we'll take that. Chest and back now, and then we're done. All right, pec fly time. We're gonna give the 134 a go, see how the full stack feels today. Hopefully it feels good. We'll have to see, but let's get this shit. Oh, we'll take that. I felt so stiff. Oh, I've got one more exercise and I'm done. Oh my days. All right, let's get this mid upper back focus row. Whew. Oh, we'll take that. Oh my days. One more set. Yeah, we'll take that shit. We're done now. Woo. Finally go home, eat food. Finally. All right, let me actually fully explain as to why I have named the title of the video. And I know we briefly spoke about it on the JM press, as you guys would have seen more of a visual representation, but I want to give more of a, I want to explain it a little bit better for you guys. So now, there are 3 heads of the tricep. You have the lateral head, medial head, and the long head. The long head is the only muscle on the tricep that actually crosses over the shoulder joint. Now, bearing that in mind, the JM press is pretty much an in-between of a close grip bench press and a skull crusher. It combines shoulder flexion and also elbow extension. Now, we can bias more of the long head if we include more shoulder flexion. As I previously mentioned that because the long head crosses over the shoulder joint, obviously you're going to want more shoulder flexion to induce more of a stretch on the long head. But I mean, that is it pretty much summarized in like a really short way. If you guys want more of an in-depth description, then make sure to let me know in the comments below. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a filthy leg day. Let's hope it goes well.